Hi everyone, welcome to These Cabbage Dolls and Toys. Today's video, if you guys have been looking at the community page, you probably have an idea of what we're going to do today. I decided that it would be fun to show you guys my unicorn cabbies, my unicorns. And for those of you who aren't familiar with that word, unicorn in hobbies or in terms of doll collecting cabbies is something that's very rare. It's like something that you dream about having in your collection, and you don't know if you're ever going to get it, if you're ever going to get that unicorn cabbie, and you do. And when you do, it is so special. And you guys know I've done videos on my favorites. I've had a lot of favorite videos and top 10s and top 5s and things like that. So this video is kind of similar but a little different, because most of what I'm going to show you is actually all of what I'm going to show you is new in box, which makes them, you know, unicorns alone, because it's rare to find these special cabbies that are so sought after in brand new condition in their boxes. So I can't wait to share this stuff with you. I'm really excited as always. I love bringing these videos to you guys. So if you guys want to see my unicorn, stick around.
Cabbage, dolls and toys.
Welcome back, you guys. I figured that I would start off with one of the sets that I really did not think I'd ever end up with, because you don't see them a lot. They're very sought after by collectors, and it's these. These are so awesome. This is the Sakura wedding set, the 1985 Sakura wedding set. So Sakuras are, for those of you who do not know, those are the Cabbage Patch Kids that were manufactured in Japan, and they only manufactured them for a few years, just like the Jesmars. All the foreign factories, I believe, only produced between, I want to say 1984 and 1985. Don't quote me, but maybe 1986, but I don't think it was any longer than that. But the Sakuras were produced in Japan. And these two beauties right here is a Sakura wedding set. And how I got these guys was, it was just something that happened really quickly. When my friends knew that I wanted one, it was on my wish list, my cabbie wish list that was very long. And she called me up one day and she said, I know someone who has one. And I got them, and they were actually a little TLC. I had to wash their clothes and stuff. They had some, some staining. But I put everything in the washing machine and they look brand new. I guess they could use a pressing, an iron, but other than that, I mean, everything is here. He's even got, look at this. What do they call this? Like a cummerbund or something? This is so cute. He's got his little bow tie. She's even got her pearls. I hope you guys can get a good look at these guys. I'm filming alone today. Nelson's not here to help me, so bear with me. But I look at even, she's even got the veil. This is just, oh my goodness, so beautiful. The fact that they came up with this was so neat, I thought. So Sakura had a few things. They had the wedding set, and they also had twins, and I am still on the hunt for twins because I want the Sakura twins. But so cute. So here's our little groom, and here's our bride, and they both have the white baby shoes on, and they came just like every other Cabbage Patch Kid. They came with their papers, and I haven't opened their papers, and I'm not going to. I keep them just like this. I don't, there's another box, so there's an outer box, and I could actually close them up in it, but I don't do that. I like to see my babies, so I keep them in the box, but I don't put the outer box on top of them. I let everyone see them, and I let them see everybody else. but they're very special to me. I've had them for about a year now, and I'm so glad that they came, you know, into my collection. They're definitely very special to me. Definitely a unicorn set right here. Okay, so I have another Sakura boy, and this is my baseball player boy. He is, OMG, he's everything. He's so cute. So he's got the red loops. He's wearing his, you know, baseball attire. He's even got his little bat. So cute. I love this kid so much. He came to me new in the box. I'll show you guys the box in a minute. And I didn't mention this with the other, with the wedding set, and I should have. For those of you who don't know, Sakuras are special. You know, they're made in Japan. That makes them very special. They're very different, very unique. But one of the things that collectors, one of the reasons that collectors can spot a Sakura, you know, and tell the difference between a Sakura and another kid, like a Kaliko or a Jesma or something, is because Sakuras have butterfly patterns in their eyes. And very special, very beautiful. So this guy's very special because he's different. You know, he's a baseball player. And he's just so cute. I love him. I love his complexion. And this is the box that he came in. And the Sakura boxes are a little different too. You know, they resemble the Kaliko boxes, but they're just a little different. They're actually, I think that they're very well made. They're more durable, I think. They feel, I mean, the cardboard just feels more durable. But as you can see, all the writing is in Japanese. Similar, though, to the Kaliko boxes. But, so, yes, this is my little baseball Japanese guy, and he's very special, one of my unicorns. This beauty right here actually is part of the transitional period. If you guys don't know what that is, I have a video called the transitional period, and it explains that time in the Cabbage Patch, you know, with the Cabbage Patch Company. It was when Kaliko was passing the torch to Hasbro, and so Hasbro was about to take over the kids, and Kaliko had a lot of leftover stuff that they didn't know what to do with, and so they were putting Kaliko kids in Hasbro boxes. Some of the kids were part Kaliko, part Hasbro, and one of the special things that came out of that time is this set right here. This is called the Friends set. It came out in 1989. A very special part of the transitional period. And because they didn't make a lot, and what they did was, if you can see, the Friends set consists of a big kid and a toddler. The toddler here, she's so cute. She's wearing pajamas, and she is a #1 head mold. And the big kid is, okay, so this is a unicorn for 2 reasons. For one, the Friends set itself is very rare. It's very hard to find them, especially with the box in good condition. This is actually one of the better boxes, believe it or not, out of the ones that I've seen. For 2, this particular set, the big girl, is a #30 head mold. And a #30 is, from what I've seen in the years that I've been collecting, I would say #30 is probably the rarest head mold. You do not see them all the time. In fact, this is the only #30 that I have. In all, you guys know how many kids I have. And it's not because I don't love them. It's because they're very hard to find. And when you do find them, you're going to pay a lot of money for them. It's very competitive out there on eBay when there's a #30 up for auction, because everybody wants to get their hands on one. So this girl right here, she is a #30, and the little toddler is a #1. But this is the Friends set, the infamous Friends set. I feel so blessed to have this in my collection. I love the two kids that I ended up with. I think that they're adorable, both of them. And you know, and it's just a special set to have. The transitional period was a very special period to begin with. It was a very big deal for the Cabbage Patch Kids. You know, it was the first time that the mass market kids were switching, you know, the Cabbage Patch Kids were switching hands. So it was a pretty big deal. And I love Hasbro. I really do. It's one of my favorite companies that had the Cabbies. So I'm going to show you the back of the box. The back of the box just says the legend of the Cabbage Patch Kids. You can see Dr. Xavier on there. But I hope you guys can see that well. That is my friend set. This was actually my very first unicorn. I'm trying to go in order of, you know, how they came out in, you know, as far as, you know, chronological order, according to years, but this was actually my very first unicorn. This Lovebug is Sean Rodolfo, and he is here with his bedside bear, and he is part of the 2007 Care Bear edition, Cabbage Patch Kid Care Bear edition. And what's so special about him is that, for one, the Care Bear edition came out in 2007. They didn't make them for very long. And he, you know, it was a special edition set, and I love collaborations. You guys know that. And I had a Care Bear girl for a while, but I only knew of one collector who had a boy, a Care Bear boy, and I never saw them anywhere, and ever, you know, and everybody was always like, are there boys? Are there boys? And we knew that there were, but you couldn't find one. About a year ago, I found him, and I actually found his brother too. So I have two of them, but he's my favorite of the two, so that's why I'm showing you him. But he's a unicorn because, you know, yes, he was a special edition, but he's the rarer. Even in that special edition, he is the rarest of you know, the two editions that they had, because they had the girls edition and the boys edition, and boys, for some reason, are harder to find. I don't know if they didn't make as many. I don't know what the story is. I really don't. I just know that for the longest time, you could never find a boy. And since then, I have seen a few here and there, but you always see the girls. Well, I'm not going to say you always see the girls, because you don't always see the girls, but you do see the girls a lot more often than you see the boys. But I'm so happy that he's in my collection. I love collabs. I love the Cabbage Patch Kids. I love the Care Bears. And you guys know I love my boys. I do. I'm a boys Cabby mom all day. So there he is. I'm so glad I got to show you him. That special little guy. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun video to do, and I think that you guys may have seen a few of these guys already, maybe even all of them. But it was a nice video to do of all of my unicorn cabbies, what I consider to be my unicorns. It was nice to share them with you because they're very special. You know, they're not cabbies that you come across every day, and they're really special to me because, you know, I had friends who helped me find them, and you know, there's stories attached to them, and they're just amazing kids. Let's face it, they're amazing cabbies. They're rare, they're hard to find, and I absolutely love them. This was so much fun to do for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. You don't want to miss out on any of my Cabbage Patch stuff or any of my other doll videos. We have a lot of fun on this channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do, for all of your support. I will see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.